Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Yes, a beer review this time. This will be up before the other video I've done, no doubt. But yeah, we are looking at a beer that I picked up from Home Bargains just the other day. It's a non-alcoholic beer, 0.5%, and it's a Czech one as well. It's from the Budweiser Budvar stable, and we are looking at their Budvar nealko. So I'm guessing no alcohol in it, but obviously 500ml bottle, slightly different label, 79 pence, absolute bargain. So if it's any good, I'm looking, you know, it's a steal, isn't it? I know Danny from Sofa King Drunk, he's reviewed this. I haven't watched his video. I did notice it and I thought I'm not going to watch it. I want to just give my thoughts on it. So yeah, let's get it cracked open and see what we get. It's been in the fridge for a few days now, so it's nice and cold. And I don't have a Budvar glass, but I'm going to bang it in this Czech Kozel or Kozel glass, however you want to say it. There's the crown, there we go. So let's get it cracked open and see what we get. Plenty of smoke and bubbles. Ooh, a little bit skunky. A little bit skunky there. Whoa there, boy. Yeah, definitely getting that skunky, hoppy, whatever you want to call it, really. But yeah, it smells a little bit sort of weedy. So, beer in a glass. Quite dark to me. It's got quite a deep sort of golden colour to it. There's a good amount of bubbles going up. You can see that, and they're pretty fast. Finger of white head, sort of like spacious on top, tight at the bottom. So let's give her a swirl. Yeah, still getting that skunkiness there. Not a pleasant kind of aroma. Let's dive in with the nose. Yeah, a little bit of skunkiness with that Weetabix aroma. Fucking flies, little flies we got here. Do my head in. Yeah, very much a Weetabix grainy nose. Now that sort of skunkiness has worn off from the initial opening. It just smells like Weetabix, really. It smells like Weetabix to me. So let's get the rest in. Done a couple of German bits. Ah, oh, look at that. Fucking fly. Fuck off. Excuse my French. Yeah, I've done a few German ones, and they had that same sort of multi-grain Weetabix kind of feel to it. So, dive in. Budvar nealko, 0.5%. Home Bargain, 79 pence for a 500ml bottle. Cheers. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. There seems to be a thing with some of these alcohol-free beers. You either get the hoppy side of some are either sort of more hop forward and some are more sort of grain wheat forward, if you like. But we'll come to that. Obviously light in the mouth, could be worse though. Carbonation's quite nice in it. It's not too much that it's rough in the mouth. Also keeps it quite smooth and gives it quite a decent mouth feel. On the taste, you do get the hops. It was definitely a little bit skunky to start off with, but you do taste the hops a bit more now. The more you drink it, you do taste it. I'm going to say it's more sort of got that Weetabix kind of thing going on in there. That's the more overpowering sort of flavour for me, but there is the hoppiness there, and it does sort of balance out quite well. Maybe it's just because maybe the wheat the Weetabix kind of thing is a more powerful sort of flavour that I'm noticing it more. But drinking it, they are quite well sort of balanced, really. Excuse me there. There is a little inkling of sort of a spicy bite in there that does sort of linger through. It's not too sweet. Some of these can be a little bit sweet. This has got a nice sort of sweetness to it. There's no major sort of bitterness either, which you wouldn't sort of expect. It's all right. I mean, you know, if you're driving, like I always say, if you're driving and you want to feel like you're having a beer, you maybe want to look like you're having a beer, you can't really go wrong with this. They do sort of all have, a lot of them do have the same sort of feel to them. Yeah, I mean, it's all right. It's all right. It's more like it's almost like a malty sort of drink, if you like. But it's enjoyable enough. Certainly if I was going out, if I was a designated driver or something, I'd happily drink that. I bet you wouldn't get it for 79p in a pub though. I bet you'd still be paying about £3 for it. But yeah, if you don't really drink, or you want an alternative, maybe give that a go. But for me, it is more of a sort of like malt-based sort of drink really, rather than beer. But there is that little bit of a beer feel to it. And it's all right. There's a lot worse out there, trust me. That's drinkable enough. 79p, you can't go wrong. Home bargains, give it a go. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and Bazza. We'll see you again soon. Cheers.